Hello everybody and welcome to Fate Grand Order Babylonia episode... Are we on 9? I think we're on 9. We are on 9. Episode 9 anime review after the absolute hype shenanigans and the really a lot of animation. Really good last week. Obviously this episode is not as hype, but it's still pretty damn good, you know? It's good in a completely different way. You had like the hype epic fight last week, and then this week you got... Ishtar's cool, isn't she? She is cool. I mean, the fight was probably not even a minute long. Like, so, which is fine. You don't need to have constant fights to make a good show, so... I'm not complaining. I enjoyed this episode, obviously focused on Ishtar. And she's bloody good, isn't she? She's really nice. I like her. Thumbs up. I say it every week, I'm actually amazed how good this anime's been. Because I was expecting it to be not good. I don't know, I guess I've just got this stigma about mobile game anime that I'm like, it's not going to be good, it's going to be trash. But, this is punching that stigma in the face, and I really shouldn't have it, because there's no reason that should be the case. But and it's not, it's good. But anyway, while I talk myself around in circles, let us get on with the episode to see what happened and everything. Grand scheme of things, not too much happened. But it's still bloody good. There's not much happening. They did one thing basically. They got a new ally, and you'll never guess who it is. You've probably seen the episode. So also, thanks again to everyone who just like comments, answers, and cool stuff to talk about. I appreciate every comment, just like I appreciate every viewer. I appreciate all of you. But let's get into the episode for right now. So first thing to note: Anna wakes up at camp. That's good, she got back, which, I was wondering if she just wasn't going to show up again. No, she's just in a safe place. That's good. The other three, are basically telling everything to Gilgamesh, and he's like, alright, you did good. Still sort of weird seeing Gilgamesh be a good guy. I say it every time, but it's still a little bit like, oh yeah, he's alright, this Gilgamesh. I do kind of like it. I think I do prefer arsehole Gilgamesh, but, this Gilgamesh is alright as well. They've got to discuss countermeasures on Gorgon. We get Gorgon's backstory, which basically there was 3 sisters. Medusa got cursed or something, and then she ate her other sisters and a bunch of other people. Again, I'm extremely simplifying it. I cannot stress that enough. And that's how Gorgon was made, basically. So, yeah, and like she started going crazy, which made her Gorgon. Hopefully I've got that right in an extremely simple way. I know I haven't gone balls deep in all the explanation. I'm sure that exists, but I think I've got the gist of it. The general gist of it. Gilgamesh is basically like, all right, here's what we got to do. We're going to team up with Ishtar, which they're going to do. They're great. Fujimaru, you're the they call it like the beast tamer. The beast being Ishtar. You need to tame Ishtar. Oh, I think I've read this doujin. That's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, but then afterwards they're about to go on their way. Anna returns to everyone and is like, hi guys. That's how she sounds too. Yeah, so they're going to go. They begin their trek through the mountains to find Ishtar. I forget what the mountain was called. Gilgamesh told them a secret plan, so they've got a secret plan to like talk to her now, so everything will go well. Fujimaru mentions how she's alright, he's like, she does my head in, but she's an alright goddess. She's an alright person. And then they get to the temple and she tries to snipe them. And she's like, who said you could enter? And Merlin's like, there's no door, we couldn't knock. And I'm like, Merlin, shush, you're going to get people in trouble. Yeah, talking didn't work so well, so they have a little fight, and I really do mean a little fight. Again, I understand it after last week. That probably took a lot of effort last week, so put less fights in this week. Fair enough, So yeah, they do a little fight. Fujimaru throws gems in the air, and we learn basically she sucks at getting gems, probably because it's probably some attribute or negative ability or something. She doesn't have the golden rule, which I think it's like one of them servant ability things. I think. Again, I preface this with a lot of I thinks. Basically means she can't get gems, but she really likes gems. And yeah, then we get a long section where he's like, oh, am I going to join? Am I not going to join? And I was like, come on, Ishtar, you know you're going to join. You know you're going to, so do it. And she does. She makes, or asks. She doesn't make. She asks politely, Fujimaru, please kiss my foot. So No word on if he actually did it or not. We don't see. But hooray, new party member. She's formed a half contract. What do you call them? Temporary is the word I'm looking for. With Master Fujimaru. That's what we'll call him. I don't want to call him Master because that's a bit creepy if I do it, but that's fine. But yeah, the gem thing probably had nothing to do with Reen. Probably was all Ishtar, but maybe it was because of the mix, and she had gems as well. I remember back in the day, a few years ago. How many years ago was it? 5 years? Oh my god, was it 5 years ago? It doesn't matter. Anyway, second half I thought was probably better than the first half, in my honest opinion, because, you know, Ishtar, we learned she's pretty cool. Before all that, though, we get another, I guess, reiteration of like, hey, what is Ishtar? Dr. Roman is all worried. He's like, what happened to that girl? So what happened to Reen? Like, and she explains again, hey, we fused together, sort of. So she explained it really she explained it really well. Sorry. She's like, Ishtar didn't take over the body of this girl. This girl one day woke up as Ishtar. And I was like, it doesn't sound like that makes sense, but it does. It's just like just because you're correct, that doesn't mean that you're right. Or, I guess the archer class really is made of archers. Or, of course, everyone's favourite, people die when they are killed. Maybe not that last one, but the first two, definitely. Yeah, they go on their trek back after this. They're talking about like her super weapon. I forgot what it was called, but it's like her really strong weapon. They're like, we'll use that as a last resort. And the way she's reacting, I'm like, did she lose her super weapon? Did she misplace it, or did she sell it? Did she sell her super weapon? That would not be good. It also could be just like, hey, she doesn't want to use it because it's really, you know, it's bad, it'll hurt people. But I've just got a feeling that she's lost it. She's lost it in the desert, or she sold it. I don't think she sold it or traded it for gems. She might have traded it for gems. Maybe not, I have no idea. This is why I'm glad I haven't played the game, because it makes watching the anime, I think, a lot better for me. Could be wrong, though. But yeah, then at a campfire, Fujimaru and Ishtar have a good old big talk. She says, hey, was it love at first sight? And we all know it was, but not for Fujimaru, for Ishtar's sake. Or maybe not first sight. Second or third, after the bit where they had a fight. I like Ishtar because he's not super tsundere. Like you got Reen, who's like proper tsundere. But then Ishtar, like, the Dere levels are way higher than the Sun levels. If that makes sense. That's how I'm choosing to see it. That could just be me. Then while they're talking, she sneezes and turns blonde briefly, and I'm like, that's the blonde thing again. I don't know why it came out when she sneezed. I still don't really know what that is. Don't tell me. People have told me it'll come up again later, so we'll wait till then, I guess. She's worried after that he's scared of her. He's like, are you scared of me just because I'm a goddess? And you hate me because of it? And he's like, I wouldn't hate you for that. If you're a dickhead, I'd hate you. But I wouldn't hate you just because of what you are, which is a flipping life lesson right there. Don't hate people because of what they are. Help them because hate them because they're dickheads. Fujimaru, life got put it on one of them. You know what I mean, like the inspirational quote posters, with like a picture of him in the background, because that's, you know, memes. I don't know. She basically doesn't like that, hey, humans abandoned the gods and all that and went off on their own. She doesn't like that because things will be way harder on the humans now. So again, she's just really nice, isn't she? She is concerned about their well-being more than she's insulted about that the humans just kind of throw her to the side. Which, you know, she's really nice. I like Ishtar. She's a nice lady. She is best girl. Oh, I don't want to start that fight because Ushiwaka was good as well. And Anna's nice. And Mash. Why don't we just say that every girl is best girl? Is that fair? I think that's fair. But anyway, yeah, that was the end of the episode, roughly. I forgot what the next episode's called. I usually write it down. My apologies, I didn't come prepared. But, you know, it's probably going to be good, you know. I think next week we're sort of at the halfway point. It's 21 episodes. And 10.5 isn't... I mean, you would be halfway through episode 11, would be the actual halfway point. But you get what I'm saying. I have no idea what they're going to do now. Maybe they're going to try and fight Gorgon again. Maybe they're going to go after the third goddess. Who knows? Maybe they're going to go deal with Tiger. You know, they still got to go do that at some point. Who knows what they're going to do? I do not. What else have they got to do? They probably have other goals, you know. I can't remember them though. Probably should get Ishtar to Gilgamesh and have a strategy meeting. That would be a good idea. They should do that. Hopefully they don't spend all episode doing it, because strategy meetings, famously uninteresting, I think. You know, they're a necessary thing, but whenever they come up in any anime, I'm just like, get on with it, man. I know it's important, but I'm just like, yeah, okay. It's them discussing a strategy, and then they enact the strategy. I'd rather, personally, they just show they're having the meeting, but don't show the whole meeting, and then you can flash back to it while the strategy's happening. That's probably how I would do it. But for this one, I feel like you kind of have a need to have them jabber in. Maybe Ishtar's going to have some secrets we don't know about. I don't know. Maybe she's going to just hang out with the townspeople. Or maybe, you know what, the townspeople are probably going to be scared of her because she's a goddess. And then she's going to slowly bring them over to like, hey, I'm alright. And they're going to be like, yeah, you know, you are alright. Yeah, again, like Ishtar. She's good. Thumbs up to Ishtar. But yeah, anyway, I think I've ran out of things to say. So, thank you everybody for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing and liking and commenting for more reviews, for more Ishtar. I don't have that power, but I'll say I do. I will see you next week for another episode of this. And bye, guys.